So on this side, some kind of, I guess, Foreman supermarket. Seems as if there's some ongoing construction. Here, at least some land development. Right, this is partly a supermarket. This is a busy intersection. So apparently also you can pick up a car. These cars are hire cars that take people out of this community, this neighborhood. So if you wanted, you could pay $100 and get all the way to the end of this road by simply stopping one of these cars. And that's the local transportation in this neck of the woods. But here, as we go further east, is what this neighborhood looks like, which I'm calling Providence because if you go out to the East Bank Public Road, that's what this section of, or this area is called, Providence. But we're about 2 miles away from the East Bank Public Road at this point. We're about 2 miles into what used to be Gaisuko's sugar plantation, cane field. We're about 2 miles into the cane field, and this is what has happened to the cane field in the last, decade or so. So people have built new homes. Right, this land has been designated as residential land, and people have built new homes in this area. And what I want to do is I want to see how far it goes. In other words, I think it goes for maybe another mile or so in that direction. Right, it goes for maybe another mile, and then it ends based on what I've seen in Google Maps. So I want to take a look at I want to take a look at what is happening at the end of this road in Providence. Still a whole lot of construction. If you look around, everywhere you look, there are houses being built. On the back there, houses being built. So it's a fast growing neighborhood, but we'll see what it looks like at the end. So guys, we're reaching another section of the plantation. And what is distinctive about the way this is set up, because it was built on a plantation, right? So this is where we are, about 100 meters from the last where we stopped filming. And here, it's the water pipe that's leaking. But what has happened is that there is there are these canals, irrigation canals, that were built by Gaisuko. Right, remember this is farmland, cane field. So there are these irrigation canals that were built by Gaisuko, and they now serve as boundaries, demarcations between the communities. And so what we're looking at is crossing over another boundary. Like I said, these communities don't yet have names. So we're calling everything Providence. We're calling everything Providence, but they don't really have names yet. I'm looking at one of these signs. And what does it say? This way to Mountain of Fire and Miracles. I suppose that's a church they're advertising. So, but this is crossing over that boundary into another community. What will eventually become another community when they start putting names to these places. But we're calling it all Providence. This is the new homes that are being built in this area, in this neck of the woods. There's cows grazing. Alright, these are all new homes in this area. This flock of cows here. So we're in the coming towards the end of this Providence neighborhood. These are the homes, but it's also, so these are the homes that are being built in some of these streets. But they're also rearing cattle. They're also rearing cattle in this neck of the woods. But what is interesting is that a lot of this development is taking place in the last 10 years. And we're actually quite deep. We're deep in the cane field at this point. It's not a street. A lot of this development is taking place within the last 10 years. And so it's a lot. If you look in that direction, they're new homes. There are new homes that are being built all along and everywhere. And the buses is a 42 bus. Georgetown to Mary, it says. It comes all the way in here. Modern look home furnishing. Somebody's building a home furnishing store over here. And there are private homes being built all along. Getting to the end. But here you get a look at what has happened in this neck of the woods. Morning. Right, so this is a lot of the construction that has happened in this neck of the woods. All these streets now have homes. Morning. What's this place called?
This is Providence.
All the way out to the public road is Providence?
Providence. When you go over the bridge, so it's Perseverance.
Okay, great, thanks. So that's it, we got some new information. Turns out that Providence extends for 2 miles or more outside of, away from the East Bank Public Road. And this is local resident just informed us that the end of this neighborhood comes in about a couple of meters, a couple of 100 meters, when she becomes, the name of the village becomes Perseverance. It's kind of interesting. But this is what's happening here, guys. This is what's happening in this neck of the woods. Providence.